6 years ago, I wrote a letter to myself. I completely forgot that it existed until today. I haven't read it since I was 17 years old. I don't really know what's written in here anymore, but apparently I left my future self a message. And the front of it, I'm noticing, the first thing is that it has the word famous on the front. And I guess I thought I'd be reading this at a point in my life where I made myself pretty successful. And it reminds me of a bio that I have in on my YouTube account that says, "Are you doing this work to facilitate growth or to become famous? Which is more important, getting or letting go?" And it's something that I live by, and it's from a J. Cole song, and it's something that I pretty much live by because there's more important things in life than just the idea of becoming famous. It's right now it's not like a number one goal for me, but in the past it was like something that I think every kid wants, right? But we're gonna dig into this, and we're just gonna open this up and read this out loud because I think there could be a important message in here that I feel necessary to share. This was me 6 years ago. So June 29th, 2020 at 2:19. It's a Monday. I work from 7:30 to 4. I have 2 hours left, and I'm just wanting to quit. They held my pay. It was supposed to get my first check last week. Wow, look at that. So here I am working a 9 to 5 job, feeling pretty crappy because, that kind of summarizes how I feel right now. I'm working a 9 to 5 and I feel like shit. So I kind of boost myself and motivate myself to push through it. So it seems like that's the gist already. So let's continue here. They said I'd get it this week. That's real annoying. But if I ever become famous, I'm gonna read this to everyone who feels down. It gets better. Even if that better is peace after death. The pain won't last forever. In fact, it'll last, well, as long as you want it to. It's your choice. It's your choice if you want to keep feeling down. So change that choice, and you're already here on Earth. There is no going back. So make the best of it. So it seems that I'm kind of just trying to send a message to people and to myself that life blows. And I've felt this way for years, I assume, just that life really fucking blows. But to get past the part of life that sucks, you got to put the work in to make that growth. You got to facilitate that growth if you want to get somewhere to where you feel complete. And I got to say I'm pretty glad to know that I've been feeling this way for the past 6 years. And unfortunately, I'm just now kind of pushing myself out there to try to make something happen, but I'm just happy to see that this is a mindset that I'm not going to let go of and I'm not going to tread lightly on. This is something that'll always be a part of me. So I'm going to use this to push myself a little farther and hopefully, this can motivate you as too. So let's continue. Don't hold grudges or hate. Forgive. It sounds corny, but it works. Stay faithful. I've had my doubt about religion, and I don't let the devil overtake me. Religion or not, don't let the devil overtake you. And if I don't get famous, then I hope this message gets out somehow. So, shout out to past me for, staying on the humble, right? Because, look, even now, I don't know if I'm going to get big on YouTube or if I'll be able to push out this message to a broader audience, but I'm going to push out something anyway. It's good to know that I wanted to push out something regardless because, messages like this are important. So, shout out to me for that. Kind of glaze myself here, but shoot. Also, stay cautious. It's okay to be scared. Fear keeps us alive. Fear keeps you from jumping off that bridge and taking your life. Because you're scared that if you take your life, then you can't make it better and die happy. Enter a new world, people. We need to feel good and better for ourselves. So sit at your job and get your minimum wage because that is the best you have for now. Signed, me. So, I mean, yeah, I guess I gotta say I'm kind of right. Like, right now, you could be stuck in a situation that sucks, but kind of just live in a moment a little and just enjoy where you're at, is what I think I was saying there. Life is going to be full of ups and downs, but to enjoy like success, you have to struggle. You have to be able to look back on something. Winning right away. It's just there's no pain there, right? And I got to say, compared to myself 6 years ago, I still feel slightly the same. Now, I still hate meaningless work. I still struggle with purpose. I'm trying to build a life I actually enjoy. But one thing never changed. But I want people to know that you're not alone. And there's still time to change, right? So, I just wanted to read this letter out loud. I think it's pretty cool. I think I'm going to read this letter probably every single morning. This is going to be my motivation. You should write down your goals or look back on things to motivate you. And I'm feeling pretty motivated from that letter, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm not looking for like a banger video or nothing right now. It's just an interesting video I found that I thought would be, pretty cool to share. So that's all I got. I will see you in the next one. Peace.